What's going on, guys? It's your boy Crispy Nips here, and I'm bringing you Road to Fantasy Football Legacy week number 9. Let's take a look back at week number 8. Actually, I just got out the shower, and I just remembered, hey, it's Wednesday, I should probably do a video. Yeah, probably. So here we go, week number 8. So just to let you all know, RG3 only got me 2 points, and I still ended up winning. I ended up beating Alyssa for the first time in 2 years. I've played her twice in the past 2 years. This would be the 3rd game, and I finally got past my fiance in fantasy football. Oh man, that's crazy, right? Ooh, I just beat my fiance in fantasy football. So yeah, I ended up winning with RG3 only getting me 2 points, and it's all because who I had playing the wide receiver, flex, tight end, all those spots. RG3 2 points. Hillis, I put him in. Remember, I picked him up. I put him in, and he got me 7 points. That's a good pickup instead of running back only get me less than that. So that was better. AP picked me up 12 points. Still not his strongest performance, but still 12 points is 12 points. I'll take it. AJ Green 7 points. Obviously, that Jones dude for the Bengals had 4 touchdowns. He had 33 points. Green was the other guy. He got 7 points. Jordy Nelson 21 points. That was why I won. My fiance had Aaron Rodgers, and he kept throwing and getting touchdowns with Nelson. Aaron Rodgers only getting him, let's see here, 33.5 points. And Jordy Nelson got me 21 points. So it kind of canceled it out. That's kind of why I won. Let's see here. To my tight end, Reed, for the Redskins, got me 5 points. That's a good pickup for a tight end. He's a rookie. The Bengals D, I picked them up last week. I put them in for the Ravens because they had a bye week. And they picked me up 25 points. Also, the defensive team of the week of week 8. So that was impressive. I like that. They've also got me that once before. And my kicker, I had Giovanni Bernard in my flex spot. He only got me 1 point. He won't be playing next week. And Hauschka got me 2 points. Let's see here. Spiller was out. Chris Johnson had a bye week. Percy Harvin obviously still out. Blackman only got 1 point. And Ravens, Darius Hayward-Bay, and Danny Woodhead, who I got in a trade with Jeremy, also had a bye week. So let's take a look at what happened before these games started. I dropped Keenan Allen once again and added Peyton Hillis. Jeremy added Darren Sproles and dropped Nate Washington. And that was pretty much what happened before the game started playing, or that Friday. So let's see what happened. Let's go ahead after those transactions. Let's go ahead and look at the teams and who won in my division and in my league. Alyssa lost to me, and the score for that game was 82 to 77.5. I was so lucky. I was so happy. I couldn't believe I won, but I did end up winning, and I was excited. I was very happy. But Aaron Rodgers got her 33.5 points. Heath Miller and I think Ruben Randall, the wide receiver for the Giants, got her 0 points combined. Both got 0. And then Williams got her 10 points. D'Angelo Williams, that's who it was. Zach Bolin's Team Bolin, ended up losing again to Ryan. Bolin, Winton, Colston, Roddy White, and Doug Martin, all got him 0 points. 4 people got him 0 points. That's kind of why he lost. And Alfred Morris obviously picked up a good 15 points for him. Ryan, like I said, beat Bolin. He got Stafford 36 points. Wish I never traded him. He had Le'Veon Bell and Doug Martin get him 11 points. And Gronk got him 1 point. Gronk ain't doing shit. And Dylan picked up his 2nd loss of the year. His 2nd loss in his career in fantasy football to Jeremy. Jeremy's team started off at 1 o'clock. His teams went on, and then round 4, it was over. His team was just killing it. Well, let's go look at Manning, the losing team, Dylan. Manning got him 36 points. No Sean Marino got him 15 points. Vincent Jackson, got him 10 points. And the Chiefs only got him 4 points. I think it's the weakest performance the Chiefs have had all year. And that sucks for him. Drew Brees for Jeremy, who beat Dylan, got him 48 points. Eddie Lacy, 10 points. Calvin Johnson, 28 points. If you didn't see that game, you are crazy. He was tied 2nd for the most receiving yards in a game. It was crazy. He only had 1 touchdown, but still, it's like 329 yards receiving. It was crazy. And then Reggie Bush picked him up 16 points. That was like counteractive there. When Calvin Johnson would open up the field, it would lead to a rush by Reggie Bush, and then if Reggie Bush ran it up good, it opened up the field for Calvin Johnson. They were working hand in hand together. Let's go ahead and look at the last match that happened. Meowning beat Trey. For Trey, Kaepernick got him 31 points. Looks like Kaepernick's finally picking it up for Trey's team. Jamal Charles got him 10 points. Frank Gore got him 17 points. And Thomas and Welker 11 points. Let's see here. Meowning, Cam Newton got him 35 points. Des Bryant 14 points, Jimmy Graham 13 points, and Broncos 21 points. So I just eked out Meowning's Broncos to get Defense of the Week by 4 points. So pretty much the standings right now are so close. I'm only a game back and I'm in third place. So let's see here. Let's go to my division. Alyssa is 4-4, Ryan is 4-4, and I'm 3-5. Only a game back. And I'm taking on Ryan this week, by the way. So if I win, I move up. If Alyssa loses, which she probably won't to bowling, so she'll go up to 5-4, and I'll be 4-5. So I'm eking my way back into the game here, and bowling also, like I said, he's 1-7. So let's look at Dylan's division. It's getting tight, even closer, even a tighter one, because all 4 teams are getting there. Dylan 6-2, Meowning 5-3, Trey 5-3, and Jeremy 4-4. So that whole division's up there, and also I think every single one of the people besides Jeremy are in the playoffs. Alyssa's the only one for our conference right now that's in the playoffs, if they were to have it today. So let's take a look at Week 9. I take on Ryan. I'm projected to get 113.5 to his 81 points, so that's good. That's a good feeling going in. So the bye weeks this week for the teams are the New York Giants, the Detroit Lions, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Arizona Cardinals, the San Francisco 49ers, and the Denver Broncos. That means for Trey, he had to go out and get a whole new lineup, and that's probably, I think he got a good lineup. So let's take a look at who's projected to get what for my team and what's going to go on when I take on Ryan. So let's take a look at the transactions, because I want to do that first, because that'll lead into my points, because I made a trade. Alright, so Meowning traded LaShawn McCoy, Danny Amendola, and Russell Wilson for Trey's tight end Bennett, which is the Bears' tight end, Mike Wallace, Dolphins wide receiver, and Andrew Luck. Meowning dropped Mike Williams because he's injured now. So Trey pretty much got him a new starting quarterback, tight end, wide receiver. So, yeah, good job. Let's see here. I traded Chris Johnson for Andy Dalton. I needed a quarterback because I want to sit RG3 out. I'm not impressed with him this year. And I think Andy Dalton, after that performance, is going to continue to strive to be really good. If not, there's Alex Smith I can pick up next week. But Andy Dalton was the guy I wanted. And Jeremy, I gave him a trade earlier for Andy Dalton, and then he sent me one back for Chris Johnson. Chris Johnson ain't the guy, I want to start. So all this year I haven't started him but maybe twice, and he hasn't done much. So he was kind of the guy that just sat on my bench like Spiller is right now, and I don't want him, so he can have him and deal with him. So that's how that went. I dropped the Ravens D and added Ryan Matthews. So Ryan Matthews is going to be starting this week with Danny Woodhead, both the Chargers running backs, and I think they're going to be a good tandem. It's like they both run really good against other teams, and they receive good too. So I'm thinking they'll do really good for me. If not, we can just scratch that and find another running back. Alyssa dropped Heath Miller and added Crosby because her kicker Matt Prater is on a bye week, so Mason Crosby will step in for him. And Jeremy added Greg Olsen and dropped Colby Fleener. Good pick up for him. Jeremy also added Boykin, the other wide receiver for the Green Bay Packers. The backs up Jones and Cobb, since they're injured, and dropped Pierre Garçon. Ryan added Pryor and dropped James Jones, and Meowning added the Colts D special team and dropped the Broncos special team and defense. So let's take a look at what's going on with the scoring. Like I said, 113.5 to 81. I'm pretty excited I get this win here. I'll be that much closer to the playoffs. So Andy Dalton is supposed to give me 26 points. Ryan Matthews 13, AP 13, AJ Green 11, Jordy Nelson 12, Danny Woodhead 12, Reed 4, Bengals D 9, Hauschka 12, and then on my bench I got Spiller projected to get me 3. Blackman's on a bye week. Hillis is on a bye week. Darius Howard-Bay 7. I'm waiting to see what's going on with Percy Harvin. He may come into this game this week, but I may just give him a bench just to make sure he's got the the strength and the ability to get some good fantasy points. So he'll probably start next week. RG3 on the bench with 23.5 points, and Giovanni Bernard with 4 points. So as it looks, I'm only 1 game back. There's a tie for first in my division. So I'm still in the hunt to road to Fantasy Football Legacy. This has been your boy Crispy Nips, bringing you Week 9 projections and Week 8 review. Wait to see you next week. It's your boy Crispy Nips. Stay crispy.